Hello everybody, how are you guys doing? If you guys haven't gone to my channel is Jacob Gonzalez Coins, as you guys already know. If you guys haven't hit the subscribe button, please do, and please hit the like. So guys, I'm gonna be doing a presentation on all of the US dollar coins ever. So let's get right into this presentation. Just get things set up here for you guys. So here's the presentation we are going to be on, guys. Let's go ahead and get right into this presentation. So here it is, the US Mint dollar coins from colonial times to modern. And all the coins that you see here, guys, are all the coins that we are going to be talking about today. All dollar coins that were issued to be used by citizens like us of the US. So let's start with America's first silver dollar, and that would be the ocho reales, or the 8 reales, as people would call them. A very beautiful coin minted by Spain. They were Spanish milled coins, and they were produced in Mexico City, Guatemala, Bolivia, and Peru from 1732 all the way up to 1777. Like I said, they were called the 8 reals, pieces of 8, or the pillar dollars, as you can see by the two pillars right here. Let's go on to the next slide. Oh no, it's so the colonies and the founding fathers used these coins to get America started. Some of these coins were melted down to make some of America's first coins. And they were also had fractionals like the half reales, the 4 reales, the 2 reales, and the 1 reales. These coins were all the fractionals were shipped to Washington D.C. and Philadelphia many times a month, and was accepted throughout the world for trade. So these were used for like trading between countries. Like let's say if Spain wanted to trade with China, they would use these. And you see those scrolls that they have right there. Those were what we have the sign today of the dollar. Those scrolls were the inspiration for the dollar sign. So you want to look at that again? You see right there? There it is. And yes, this coin was legal tender in the US until 1857. Isn't that just crazy? They would use these coins all the way up till 1857. Guys, if you don't know that, that's like 81 years after the US was considered a country. That is crazy. So the 8 reales did have to, they did, since it was so famous, they wanted the kings wanted to have their faces on it. So this one's the portrait 8 reales. And as you can see, there's King Carlos or Charles. The design changed in 1772 to feature King Charles III of Spain. This and the pillar dollars helped America pay for the war effort against England during the Revolutionary War, and they were made of 90% silver. So, next coin, the first coin that was ever minted. We'll get right into that, guys. But let's go back, and we're gonna go right into that coin. See how it looks right now. So we're getting right now to the Flowing Hair silver dollar, the first coin ever minted by the U.S., the first silver dollar, I should say. Here's how the coin looks. After America built its first mint in 1792, this design began the long history of silver dollars. Thomas Jefferson recommended to Congress that all United States should follow the Spanish coin weights, which was 0.9% of silver. That's how they followed the weights. And if you notice, you can see there's 15 stars. You can count 15 on the obverse of the coin. The reason they had 15 stars is because when they were minting this coin, they were adding states, and they thought that They were gonna keep on adding the stars, but they thought the symbolics of the 13 stars. So in the Drake bus design, they kept the 13 stars. This design was used from 1795 until 1804. The heraldic eagle, as you can see, one of my favorite designs of a heraldic eagle. It's competing right next to the barber design. Was one of many changes that created varieties. It became a very valuable coin, and as you can see, the use of the 13 stars began. And guys, the mysterious $1804. This is a reproduction. Mint records do not show that this coin was ever minted in 1804 and is probably part of the 1803 records. Most experts believe that this coin was minted around 1834 to 1835 with the date 1804. So the reason why they would mint a coin like this is, say if the president, say he was having some ambassadors from France, and you know how people they exchange gifts with other countries. Most likely, the $1804 was exchanged between countries as gifts. So that's what I'm probably thinking about that. So let's get on to the go break dollars. These are also known as experimental dollars. And there's the coin right there. A very beautiful design. I love that flying eagle design and all those stars. Very beautiful design. These coins were considered a pattern or experimental, and only a very few amount of them were made, making them rare and expensive to own, guys. These are very expensive. Even in just VF condition, these coins can go for $13,000. And in mint state, these coins can go all the way up to 26,000. Very expensive coins. Next coin we guys are going to get onto is the seated Liberty dollar. Very similar design to the go break dollar for the obverse, but the reverse is different. And there's different varieties to these guys. If you look at this coin, this one has the no model. There would usually be a model right above the eagle, but then they added that later. So let's talk about this coin. The series began in 1840 after a 37-year absence of producing silver dollars. It has no motto and was developed to compete with the 8 reales in order to trade goods around the world. The motto "In God We Trust" was added in 1866. This is a very beautiful design, guys. These coins are also very expensive and can go up for good, very, very high price and just stay around $1,000 to $2,000. And let's take a little bit of a break right here. See, let's go right back into this. So, guys, when the dollar coins were made, new mints opened up all across the U.S. These mints opened all the way from the East Coast to the West Coast. The reason why they needed to open these mints was to make more coins for a growing population. So let's take a look at these mints. You can see there's an O right below the eagle. The first New Orleans minted silver dollar O was made in 1846. Then in 1850, 1859, and 1860. It had been producing halves and smaller denominational coins before this, but that was the first use of the O on the silver dollar in 1846. Next one of my favorite mints, the Carson City Mint. After discovering a large silver mine in Nevada, the Carson City CC Mint struck its first silver dollar in 1870. Look at that coin, guys. That coin is a beautiful example of a CC. And the S, the San Francisco Mint S, jumped in as well in the same year, in 1870. It too was busy with smaller denomination coins before this, and was even striking coins for other countries. Countries like in South America, all across the world, were sending in piles of silver to go get the US to strike those coins for them. Isn't that just cool? Let's go on to the next slide, guys. Trade dollars from 1873 to 1885. There's an example of a trade dollar, the 1876 S. I actually own an 1876 S trade dollar. If you guys haven't seen it, you guys can go check some of the other videos I have. It's a very beautiful coin. The coin was first issued in circulation in Asia to compete with the dollar-sized coins of other countries. The fineness of silver was added to the reverse to avoid confusion around the world. Many of these coins are found with the Orient chart marks, and I'm going to show you some examples of those chart marks right now. So as you can see, they would stamp these coins to check if they were all full of silver. And they were full of silver, but some of them would be fake, so that's how they would know. Not only did they do this coin for the trade dollars, they also did it for the Ocho Reales. So you can see here on the bust, you can see all these chart marks on the coin. And that's how they would tell. Chinese characters at the end of a rod were hammered into these coins to check if they contained silver or if they were fake. So the next coin we're gonna get is the Morgan silver dollar, minted from 1878 to 1904, and then one last time in 1921. There it is. Very beautiful coin. One of my favorite designs of all the dollar series. This is my coin. This coin is my favorite so much that I even made it my avatar. If you guys would go down and look. So this coin was named after the designer George T. Morgan. It has become one of the most collected coins in the world. Millions of them were stored in vaults over the decades, which is why we're able to buy them in almost uncirculated condition. And that's what makes these coins so beautiful. So guys, next on we're up to the silver dollars and GSA holders. So these coins were issued and these coins were sold to everybody around the world. And this is a beautiful coin. And you can tell that this is the wrong certificate to go to the coin. The reason you would tell is you see that this coin's in 1987 at the end. You see right there. And you can see that the 82 is the first one. These coins would match for the certificate. They would match the last two numbers. So 87 would have to been the first digits on this barcode. But instead it was 82. So you know that is the wrong certificate. Remember guys, if you're ever buying these coins, make sure to buy them with the certificate. Because that is not the coin, the certificate that goes with the coin. So also grading companies decided to grade them as is instead of cracking them open because they are a piece of American history, these GSA holders. So this is the GSA certificate. As I was saying, starts with an 81. When a buying opportunity comes your way of a GSA holder Morgan silver dollar, make sure this card comes with it. The first two numbers stamped on the card should reflect the year/day of the coin, like I was telling you guys. So next up coin will be the peace dollars minted in 1921 to 28 and 34 to 35. In 1921, this coin was created in high relief, but caused many minting problems. As you can see, the high relief right there, we'll talk more about it right now. It was intended to be a commemorative to acknowledge the end of World War I and that the U.S. is a peaceful nation. So there's the peace dollars. The majority of the high relief 1921 peace dollars display a flatness on Liberty's hair. As you can see, you see how they look super flat right there, right in the middle of the coin and above the ear, and the eagle's wings at the center of the coin. They came out very flat because of the high relief. So here's a normal relief peace dollar. You can see all of the wings, the feathers on the eagle, and all of the lines of the hair. The design was altered from 1922 and on to a lower relief so that the coin could be struck fully. It only takes 24 coins to make a complete set, so this will This is a pretty good one to get if you're wanting to collect a silver dollar series. This would be a pretty good coin to collect. 1935 was the last year the mint created a 90% silver dollar. So keep that in mind, guys. The next silver dollar coin wasn't minted until 1971, 36 years later. So that's where we go on to the Eisenhower dollars, guys. Minted from 1971 all the way to 1978. This features President Eisenhower on the front, and this was the last attempt by the US to create a large sized dollar. Several S Mint coins contain 40% silver. So, the public still refused to use a large, heavy dollar in everyday transaction. It only takes 32 coins to make a complete set, and this is a very cheap coin to get, guys. So, maybe you guys want to collect this coin too. Eisenhower packages. So, these were some of the packages that the Eisenhowers came in. The special packaging for collectors were made, like the proof brown box and the uncirculated blue envelope. Both of them were made with 40% silver. The Bicentennial Ikes. So here's the Bicentennial Eisenhower. To celebrate America's bicentennial in 1976, the U.S. Mint changed the reverse to show the old Liberty Bell and the moon. This shows how far America has advanced in only 200 years, guys. From just starting off in a revolution to become a country and all the way to the moon. Isn't that just amazing? The Susan B. Anthony dollar, minted from 1979 to 81 and 1999. Isn't that just weird? So here we have the Susan B. Anthony dollar, and this coin was created to honor the pioneer of women's rights, Susan B. Anthony. It did not last because the size was too close to a quarter and people would just mix them up. The reverse of the Eisenhower dollar was used, and it was the first of smaller dollar coins to come. A complete set has 18 P, Ds, and S coins. So this is also another one that you guys can start a collection on. So the Sacagawea dollar from 2000 into now, this coin is also now known as a Native American dollar, just to keep that in mind. This is another attempt by the Mint to use a small dollar coin that the public could use following the Anthony dollar. It was meant to replace the paper dollar, but it just never caught on. So the Native American dollar's reverse changes begins in 2009. So there's the first one, 2010, 2011, 2012, and these coins are still being minted. The name of this dollar coin changed from Sacagawea to the Native American in 2009. The reverse design shows the important contributions made by Indian tribes towards the development of the United States. These coins have edged lettering with the date, mint mark, and motto E pluribus unum. The presidential dollars. Here they are, guys. This is another program started by the Mint that was supposed to encourage the use of a dollar coin instead of paper money. It never caught on and stopped producing them for the public. Only collective versions are being made in proof sets and the Mint sets as of 2012. The reason why they aren't making any more is because they can't make coins of living presidents. The presidents will have to pass away in order to get their coins minted, so that's why they aren't making them anymore. The edged lettering. So those are the edge lettering on the coins. There's a position A and position B. You see how it's going from left to right, and this one's going from right to left. It's just a different position of the mint mark, like the Sacagawea / Native American dollar coins. These also have an edge lettering with the date, mint mark, and two mottos. Sometimes these words are right side up or right side down. Collectors refer to them as position A and position B. So now the American Silver Eagle, one of the most great coins. Even though this coin has a $1 denomination, it moves in value with the current spot price of silver. It is made of only 1 ounce of silver with 0.999 fine silver. They come in uncirculated and proof versions. As you guys may know, this coin's reverse is going to change. So try to get as many as you can now before the price goes up, guys. So, what dollar series do you guys want to collect? Personally, I would want to collect the Morgan dollar series, and it's a very expensive series to collect. And I know that, but I hope to do it one day. But you guys got to remember to have fun doing it. So I hope you guys like this presentation. So a very nice presentation here, and I hope you guys enjoy. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.